This response here is something I said about black power and black influence, okay? I'm gonna give you one simple example how powerful the black community in America is. Just retail spending power. That coin, that money is power. Now look at this. Right here on top of Google, the African American population, yes, historically held an extremely powerful position in the retail marketplace, excuse me. Look at this. You guys, the black community, known to drive trends across food, beauty, media, and more. Okay, this is just one aspect of black power. Look at this. The projected reach by 2024 is 1.8 trillion. That's a T, y'all. $1.8 trillion. $1.8 trillion. Part of this thread here, I stated that blacks in America, yes, African Americans, they can create or destroy any company in the United States of America if they wanted to, if they acted collectively. $1.8 trillion is no freaking joke. Do you agree?
They said boycott, be bald-headed. We said who bald-headed? And what I say about writing checks that your ass can't cash, that bit might bounce, ain't it? That bit might bounce, ain't it? Peep the date. That's fresh, that's new. And I can't help but wonder if had they not went so brazen and got so nasty in their videos towards us specifically, would we have stood tall on this? Or just went back to regular scheduled programming like we normally do when it's usually these fake outrages. But this time it was a real one. See, you guys turned it into it needing to be a boycott when you expressed how bad you really hated us. When you went online and told us exactly how you felt about us, even though we spent hundreds of thousands of dollars with you guys' business. See, we simply said, hey, you guys, talking to our own, let's just go ahead and come together and open up our own businesses where they actually respect us. And then the other community heard we're boycotting the businesses. That's not what it was. Although there isn't a specific number about how much Koreans actually own in the U.S. when it comes to beauty supply, news reports suggest that it's about 70% in the United States. And that attributes for most of the black hair care market. And see, the beauty care industry is not the only industry that Korea bases its economy on. It is also tech. But here's the thing. Just think about a table with 4 legs. If one leg is wobbly, the whole table is not stable. And Korea is seeing that happen in live time. See, these are the Korean tech companies that attribute for most of Korea's economy and how they make their money. And you know, tech is usually strong. It's taking over the world. It's innovation, right? But here's the thing that everybody's been talking about, but they're talking about it on lower levels, not necessarily higher levels where you can understand where it might affect big businesses. AI is taking over, sweeping across the world and taking human jobs, but replacing technology as we see it. So again, back to that wobbly leg on the table that I was speaking about. If we have Korea, and the table is Korea's economy, South Korea that is, and let's say beauty supply and hair is one leg, and another leg is the tech. Just because tech is failing is not necessarily going to make the whole table fall because it's on a foundation of 3 other legs, right? So it's just wobbly. But what happens when the other leg can't compensate? The whole table falls. Now see, Amora Pacific and LG Health and Household is responsible for South Korea's beauty industry economy, okay? See, the South Korean stock market, called the KOSPI, saw one of their largest stock market drops in history. Okay, that was on June 23rd, where it dropped nearly 10%. The one right before that was June 8th, where it dropped 8%. So it just made me go digging a little bit deeper into the dates because analytics works a certain way. Everything has a cause and effect. Mind you, the Chow verdict came in June 1st. So subsequently after June 8th, we see the stock market start to plummet, and then it takes its second largest plummet on June 23rd. That's not by accident. That is by design. And of course, the news is going to blame the rise in AI and it taking over technology for South Korea's stock market plummeting. And they're not going to validate the second half of their economy, and that in the U.S., which they solely base most of their money off of in the beauty industry here, is failing and having issues because of the social and political climate. Of course, they're not going to give Black Americans credit for anything, because if they were to publicize that, if they were to put it on the news that this is happening and this is why, it would wake more Black Americans up to realize that we have more power in our dollar. We just need to see that. And once we do, and we start intentionally spending our money with Black businesses, we're going to see a lot more changes. Listen, all in all, what I take from this is just excitement. I'm excited that for once, it seems as though Black Americans are getting it. They're getting the picture. It's been something that's been put in our faces since the beginning of time. We've only ever been told to be consumers. That's where everybody was comfortable with us being at, and they never wanted to see us ascend to anything other than a consumer. So, being a business owner, that threatens their livelihood, because they base their whole makeup, their whole business model off of the Black dollar. So with that, y'all, it looks like we're resetting exactly how people feel about us. It's respect. We're resetting the respect level, because all you can do is respect it, especially when your bills are not getting paid.
This ain't new. We are great. Welcome back. How are you guys doing? Thank you to all my return subscribers. To all my return subscribers, I say thank you. And if you are new here, welcome and thank you. On this channel, we talk about everything trending. If this kind of content suits you, please do not forget to subscribe. At the end of that video, let's dive right into this one, because we can say this guy right here ain't talking to the Black communities, because the Black communities know everything he just said. Yes, sir, the power behind the Black dollars, we know that it is powerful. So definitely that's what I say. The Haitians in the house, y'all need to come forward, because he is telling y'all something y'all didn't know it. Y'all remember the Haitian guy that came online to rumble that he and the Haitians community do not need the Black dollars. Yes, I guess this guy went to do his research, and he finally find out. Yes, they do. Y'all remember Target? When Target rolled back the DEI, y'all remembered what happened. So, for the Haitians community and for those that still do not know the power of the Black dollars, this guy is telling y'all, but I know he ain't talking to the Black communities. I'm going to be rolling y'all how people are just reacting. Because the way I see it, it's like they want the Black dollars. They don't want the Blacks to be empowered. They don't want the Blacks to be in powerful position. Which I'm gonna let the creators credit to the creators, that they are gonna give us this opportunity to learn one or two things about the power behind the Black dollars. Let's go listen, then we had more comments.
Work by immigrants who barely speak English, and you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay? Please, boycott Asian business. I'm all for it.
Anyway, I seen a video of Jamal Bryant talking about Asian-owned stores and how we need to boycott them, right? I want to say this. I don't like to speak on things when I don't have knowledge of, but I do have knowledge of this. I believe that majority of Asian businesses, this is just my take of growing up in the inner city, they capitalize off the Black dollar. It's a system base. You gotta respect Miss Chin. If Miss Chin got cousins and she like, yo, we in the Black community, man, we getting it. We've been here. You never seen a Chinese store close. I never seen a Chinese store go out of business. Do you know why? Because we support them. You go into a Black store, you go to a convenience store, they got nothing in there. They got those snacks. They got nothing. Go to a Chinese store, they got everything. Overpricing you. Acting like they love you when they don't. But my thing is, once again, I'm not biased. This is something that I experienced in life. And if you're from where I'm from, you know what I'm talking about. You say that, hey, we don't need the Black dollar. Well, let's show them. You don't need a Black dollar, I want to show you the power. You don't need the Black dollar, I will show you the power. Anyway, man, what's your take on it, man?
Queen Leo to you. I am here on TikTok and I'm taking a stand, and I hope that you guys take a stand with me. With all the hate that Black people have been getting lately because of these things that had transpired in the news, we need to take our Black dollars out of those businesses that don't respect us, our children, or, they don't even spend their money with us. Okay? When's the last time you seen an Asian, Chinese, or one of them come and support our business? In all the years that I've been around, I've never seen it. Have you? Anyways, they're getting smart, you guys. They're getting smart. They're using AI. They're using our Black music. They're using our culture. And they're hiding, and they're not Black businesses. So we have to make sure we do our due diligence. I ain't say that. I did not say that word right. Yep. Make sure we're doing our research. Make sure that the companies that you're supporting are really Black. You understand what I'm saying? Go a little deeper. We have so much power. They be talking so much crap about us. We have so much power. Are we sick enough? Are we tired yet? Is fatigue is the fatigue real yet? Have we had enough? Because this is the time, guys. This is the time. Make sure that you're doing your research. Make sure that they're Black companies. Of course, I'm in South Florida. I own Amy's Construction Cleaning Service, where we specialize in construction, commercial, and residential cleaning. I'm going to post my information down below, the surrounding areas. Please contact me. I want you guys to also do the same. Put your Black businesses in the comment section so we could start to advertise ourselves to us every single day. Are we tired yet?
Murdering a Black teenager, this other Asian man came on the internet and said that it's impossible for the Black community to boycott Asian businesses. And let's just show them that nothing's impossible. Because from now on, I'm not buying anything Asian. If I know any business that is Asian owned or Asian people will get benefit from it, I will not be buying from them. And I hope people make lists of businesses that are Asian owned so we can start boycotting them, because the disrespect to not only get away with murder, but to come on the internet and taunt the Black community saying that it's impossible for them to boycott you. Yeah, we're not gonna tolerate that. Or as far as me, I'm joining in the boycotting. Like, I am not going to be buying nothing from Asian business. If I craving sushi, I'm gonna go to the Mexican restaurants who make Mexican sushi, and I'm gonna eat some Mexican sushi. But I'm no longer supporting Asian businesses. You guys suck. And you guys not only suck for like getting away with murder and joining in the white people for this systematic racist system, but you guys are dirtbags to even think that you can come on the internet and taunt Black people like that. Like, how fucking dare you? And trust and believe, we will boycott you.
Bro, y'all gotta stop believing everything the media tell y'all about Black people. Black people rich as fuck, bro. Look at this chart. Remember they was talking crazy about us with the DEI comments, and we collectively stopped purchasing things from Target. We made the CEO, Brian Cornell, step down. The Black dollar rank amongst the top in the entire world as far as economic power. Most Black people don't need financial assistance. All of the metrics are pretty much the same. 84% to be exact, but Black people don't use or need financial assistance. The majority of Black people don't use financial assistance. This is for all races. So why would we act like Black people are food stamp users, or when really in raw numbers white people use food stamps the most? All the metrics are nearly identical. Most black people are well off, either well off or don't need financial assistance, just like white folks. So why do we try to act like black people are quote unquote lazy? I literally had to tell a Caucasian male that 99% of black people do not engage in criminal activity. He acted like he was surprised because the media have your brain fried and believe in anything. Everything I'm saying can be researched, man. Google is free. You don't make large corporation CEOs step down by being lazy. That's not going to happen. Studies continue to show that black women are the most educated. And when you look at the richest black neighborhoods, we got an eye-popping 157,000 household per median average. This is why I agree with Candace Owens' comments saying that ghetto culture is holding us back, because we are making amazing progress. Stop listening to the media, filling up your brain about black people, spewing out lies. Go do your own research.
Because Asian guy, if you're so bold, if you don't need the black dollar, here's the thing. Do what the white people did back in history when they hated us so much that they didn't even want our money. So how about you go create those businesses in the white neighborhoods? I'll wait. Okay, you can't. Exactly. Because they won't allow you to go build those businesses in their neighborhoods and circulate your dollar there, right? You have to come to our neighborhoods so you can circulate your money in our neighborhoods.
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and the hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made in? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are in our neighborhoods? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay? Please, boycott Asian business. I'm all for it.
Well, now we gonna realize that black economics is a threat to the system. Black business is a threat to the system. Owning your own business and controlling your own economics as a black person is a threat to the system. Because when you control your own economics, that gives you power. That gives you economical power. That gives you judicial power. That gives you educational power. You can control systems. That give you power over the law. You can control the police when you got your economics right and you got your money right and you running businesses. That's why they give black businesses a hard time, because black economics is a defiance to the system. So it's up to you to start your own jobs and start your own businesses and get your economics under control. Picture what we can do if we control this $1.5 million in consumerism. We have to understand we control it. Also, it's a threat to the system because now you can compete with them. Now you can compete to run industry. Now you can compete and go to the best colleges or build your own colleges and build your own hospitals where other people want to patronize your own businesses, your hospitals, and your schools. And that's the point black people need to get to. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, but that's the point we need to get to, because they're going to try to stop us every step of the way. So remember, black economics and black business is a threat to the system. So it's time for us to control that $1.5 trillion that we got a consumerism power. If we can control half of that, a third of that, we'll be in a way greater position. And a lot of people wouldn't eat, because everybody eats off the money that's coming out of our community every day. Every day that goes past, the black community becomes bankrupt because no black dollar stays in the black community. That's why our community looks the way it does, because the money don't stay in our community. That's why we don't have the best infrastructure in our community. That's why we don't have the best schools in our community. That's why we don't have the best hospitals in our community. That's why we don't have the best hotels, whatever infrastructure in our community. And it's time to change that. So remember, black economic is a threat to the system, and black economic starts with you. Then it starts with your family structure. So we also got to get our family structure together too. We got to stop the baby mama, baby daddy drama. If you don't want to marry that person, don't have kids with them. Have your fun, have your sex, don't have kids with them. And with that being said, let's get our economics together, people. Salute.
You cannot play with black people when it comes to a boycott. Have y'all been in Target? I went in Target just to see how well the boycott was going. Ghost town. Nobody in there but the workers. Absolutely no black people. So I tested it out and I went at different times. I even went on a Saturday, midday, from like 12 to 4. Check back, nothing. Do not play with black people. You think your dollars don't matter? I'm here to tell you, oh, it matters. I wouldn't be surprised if Target go out of business soon.
Child, y'all better pay attention to what's happening right now. Cracker Barrel, struggling. Target, struggling. Hospitals, shutting down. Why? Because the white dollar by itself won't keep these companies afloat. And while they play DEI, baby, they need our talent, ingenuity, and brilliance. And when black folks start pulling back their talent, their time, child, struggling. And we already seen what happened to Target. And when we start pulling our money back, baby, they gonna find out. See, what some white folks don't understand is this. Black people are a gift. Our ingenuity, our creativity, our brilliance. It's been the lifeline of this country. We've poured into it, even when this country gave us nothing in return. And let's not forget our buying power. Our buying power hit over $1.7 trillion in 2023. Baby, that's not pocket change. That's why we see these corporations chase us when they need us. But the second they're done, baby, they toss us to the side. And that's why I don't care if Cracker Barrel puts a poster of Barack Obama up. Baby, I'm still not eating there. And I don't care if Carnival Cruises comes crawling back talking about we love diversity. I see the game. I won't be back. And Target, let me be real clear. The last time I stepped foot in that store was the last time. Period. Y'all don't get to play in our faces. Use us when it's convenient, then toss us aside. Not anymore. Because above all, this country understands the dollar sign. And it's time we start reserving ours for us. That's why I keep saying black love, black unity, black strategy, black community. Because, baby, we need to build our own infrastructures from soup to nuts. So we won't be out here begging for a seat at their table anymore. Baby, those days are over. So if that resonates with you, join the movement. Baby, everybody won't get it. And that's fine. But those that do, we're still building. So drink your water. Stay rooted, real, and knowledgeable. And mind your black business. Happy Black History 365. And I'll
Credit to the creators for giving us the opportunity to have our comment. Do not forget to give the video a like so this can reach others and they can know what is going on and we can learn from them as well. Yes, sir. The power of the black dollars, it is powerful. That's why we saw some Haitians. They came out after that Haitian guy, after he came online to say all of that. We saw a lot of Haitians, they came online to distance themselves from that guy, from what he said. We saw a lot of Haitians came online to distance themselves from the Haitians owner of the supermarket. We remember because that was when all this boycotting started because it was an insult to the black communities. So For somebody that did not know the power of the black dollars, I guess the Haitians is talking to other Haitians that didn't know it. That's what I said. This ain't for the black communities. The black communities know the power. And I know a lot of people, they know the power behind the black communities. That's why it is so tough. They didn't know when the blacks to get into powers. They didn't know when the blacks to get into some certain positions because they know when the black communities come together, baby, it is powerful. What do you guys think? Go down there in the comment section, add your comment. Let's learn from each other. I am going to catch up with you guys in the next video. Bye for now.